Okay, guys, just a little bit here about my cattle water situation. Here before the weather got cold, I thought I better get that thing wired up. When they put the tin on my barn and redid it, at one time I just had a piece of Romax run out here and tied up and used it to power the water heater in it, the heating elements in it. So I thought, well, I better do it right here. So I've run I think it ended up taking 2 and almost 3 pieces of conduit and run out here. And I even actually put a little electrical box on the outside here, and where I run it through drill the hole and run the wires through the side there. I'm going to go ahead and pull the panel off. I do need to measure it. I forgot to bring a tape measure today. I do need to measure it and get some new foam to put inside here and refoam it to insulate it there. But I completely rewired this thing, guys, and one of the things I like to do also is I'll wire up I took a short piece of a drop cord and wired up to it. So when it's really cold and the wind's blowing, and of course, after I sell the calves, most of my calves, there's maybe a couple bulls drinking out of it, and maybe a fat calf, and it doesn't move enough water, and it's really cold and wind's blowing, it'll freeze where it comes out of the ground. So I'll just turn that heat lamp on for a few days when it's really cold. But one of the things also I want to just point out real quick here was these connectors. Instead of I had it all wire nutted together and the Romax run through and all that stuff. And these things are so slick, guys. I haven't never seen one. It's really neat. And you just take these and here we go, get where I can see it. So you just take these and you strip the wire back, stick it in there, and then you just flip the little lever over. And I can't do it maybe one-handed. There we go. Just flip that little lever over like that. It pinches the wire and holds it in place, and it hooks 3 wires together right there. You see I got 4 there, 3 and 3 like that. Man, that's a slick deal. I found them. I was getting ready to do some wiring inside the shop, and I stumbled into them. I thought, man, that's the ticket right there. So I do need to measure this and get me some foam put on there, because it is still, it's not quite Christmas yet, and we're going to have some cold nights in January and February when the wind's blowing. And one of the things I also do here, I'll throw a piece of plywood over the drink on the west side there. If there's nothing in that lot, I'll just cover it up. And actually I have a tarp strap here I have put over the top of it if it wants to blow off. And just protects a little bit, keeps that wind from blowing underneath the drink a little bit and freezing up. Main thing is, if I turn that heat lamp on when it's cold and the wind's blowing, it won't freeze up. And the deal is, it just doesn't move enough water to keep it froze, or keep it from not freezing underneath there. But I thought I'd just show just a little bit what I did here. The sun's right ass in the wrong way. But this late in August there, they redid this barn for me. I had them put siding on it, and them guys did a bang up job on it. The doors really slide good. I did have one emergency with it when I first weaned my calves. This gate here was always chained to the latch on the outside of the door, and I just swung it over to this other gate over here, and it's just chained to that post, and I chained it to that one. And I kept my cows over here in this other lot for a while, did that nose to nose thing where they can honk their horn at each other and smell each other. And the lots are good enough and tight enough, my cows don't try and get out, stuff like that, and get to the calves. But I come up here a day or two, almost a week later, and that gate was off the hinges and slid over and banged out. So I ended up having to put a couple of eyelets in there and screw into it. I just hadn't done it, and I knew I was going to have to do something different. I just kind of forgot about doing it. And But anyway, guys, that's kind of just a short deal. Other thing I will add a little bit, I do have some pretty good looking calves. Kind of looking into the sun. I see my fat steer there, and I did hear them honking their horns a little bit, and I did go and look, and the feeder's empty. I got them on a self feeder here. I have to remind them once in a while. They're cattle, not hogs. And but anyway, they're putting their groceries away, and I'll have to wait here. It's a couple, 3 weeks before I can sell them after the first year. You know, you don't get bound up on your money and sell 2 calf crops in 1 year. That kind of gets you stuck too. And just the last thing here, this gate, I welded that in FA Ag class. I don't remember if DeWitt Shelton was teaching that class when I did that, or whether it was Willis Hoffman's class. Either one. It kind of looks like a kid had welded it to me. But you know, that was only over 50 years ago. And so I am going to have my 50th class reunion this coming summer. So anyway, with that, I'm going to be done here, and we'll see you next time.